bottom lane. Now that we see the compositions more holistically though, Guldborg, hit me up with your general thoughts.
It's just two different sides of the map that you're going to be attacking here. From the side of SK, you can clearly see, all right, we want to go
wrong side of, not on the right side of the rift for XL. He's up here in the top lane, getting ganked by Gilius and Jenax. Starts his recall, but Wind Becomes Lightning would have stopped him, so he stops it himself. Sertuss making a move towards the top lane, and there's no TPs on XL to do anything here. Finn's going to try and survive, but I'm not sure how long he'll remain alive. First blood to SK.
Yeah, just very easy setup here. Jayce gets to dictate the weight pressure here in the top side of the map.
Say, well, we can invest 4 people down towards this dragon, but Gilius is on his way across here, just trying to get this wave pushing in, but already Advienne has been caught out with the hook. Ignite ticking away, and Advienne will flash to safety. Treatz takes all the way up into this top bush. I'm not sure if Finn knows.
But he's got 6, so this could actually be a really good situation. The rest of them just coming over with a blast cone, and they don't have vision on them. This could be a good fight for XL.
Jenax doesn't really have too much mana here. Finn goes in with the unstoppable force, only lands onto 1, but already Gilius is down. Markoon kicks him to death. Jenax next on the menu, next on the chopping block, and he is severed from life for the moment. 2 quick kills over to XL.
Really good setup from the side of XL, and once again, Medic, it came
charge.
But the thing is with the Rift Herald, once you have a 6 on the team, it gets super easy. Advienne, Hex flashing over, wants to face check this one.
Jenax should get the auto in. Gilius will get the smite. Eye of the Herald is there. Advienne's going to try and sit on it for the moment, and XL may be able to hold them at arm's length. They can't keep Sertuss away, though, as he pushes forward. Plate goes down in the bottom lane. Unstoppable force coming in as well as they look for the dive on Jenax. Jenax still alive, but he dies before he can make it to the wall. Solar Flare finds the stun, and that's the second kill for them. Gilius goes down. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, Jezu was trying to hold the wave. Patrik was able to push him away. It's a team order. Now, they have picked up a win against the Mad Lions, and of course, these teams have changed a little bit, but this is where we need to see SK starting to pick up a few wins.
Yeah, hold that. Sertuss might be getting doved here in a little bit. Markoon and Advienne, once again, the dynamic duo is out together.
Jumps in. Oh, you just can't get away from it. As soon as you distort in, you're locked in place with a frozen tomb, and that tomb becomes your grave as XL get their 5th kill of the game.
It's also just a testimony to how Nukeduck is a little bit ahead right now. He got the mythic item completed before Sertuss could. Him having the push priority does help a little bit, as Advienne might be caught off guard here.
Yeah, nowhere he can really go. He has got the flash. We'll be able to get away.
Oh, wow.
For the moment, and I'm a little surprised they didn't want to go any deeper.
They want to reset down towards it. They'll already have this setup ready for the Drake spawning in 30 seconds. But before that, Gilius might be finding Markoon.
Markoon tries to jump away, uses the flash as well. Finn still has the unstoppable force, and so will be able to escape from any oncoming advances from SK. Chunked out though, and Rift Tower is going to get put down. So you say Dragon up in 18 seconds time, but Markoon perhaps wanted to reset and didn't quite have the time to do that before he was hit by the
Jezu.
Wind Become Lightning. Jezu here, satchel charge. Even though he's rooted in place. Frozen Tomb still available for Nukeduck. Rift Herald charging in the top lane, and Jezu is just soloed out by Nukeduck. And it took 6 kills, but finally someone other than Markoon on XL has picked up 1.
Oh, I don't even know. They haven't gotten the top side turret yet. Oh, there it finally goes. So the first turret just go over to the side of SK moment as he comes around the Raptor bush. And with this information, they are just starting up the Drake now for themselves.
Sertuss rooted up, Solar Flare.
That's the Mercury Treatz.
So the Merc Treatz couldn't quite get the Shield of Daybreak stun off, and XL actually back away because they've invested that Solar Flare, and Finn doesn't have TP and isn't here. So XL will give up the second Dragon of the game. But we talked a little bit about XL's early game earlier on. We said it is very strong. It's been very consistent. Here, once again, 1,500 gold in the lead. They got first straight. They've been able to pick up a lot of plates, even though they haven't felled a
position to get anything out of the map. Rift Herald is spawning in just a little bit, but with XL's reset timers, they should be able to reposition from it.
Oh, it's a really good route into depth charge. Nukeduck didn't even have time to take the claw away.
Shouldn't really be able to get solo killed by the Jayce. Now, with the priority here in the mid lane from the side of XL, they're trying to take down the mid lane turret. With the wave clear as well, they're not really able to do it.
The chains are going to connect. Patrick's so low. Sertuss trying to get one more Sigil of Malice down, but just not angry enough, it seems. And here comes the unstoppable force that is Markoon, his 6th kill of the game. Make it a double. Gilius down. XL take 2 in the mid lane. Treatz has to flash away. Markoon almost hits the Sonic Wave. This is a clinic. And Markoon for the moment, and that Rift Herald might die before he gets the charge, and eyes back open. So the second tower takes no damage from the charges, and XL are able to get their second Dragon of this game.
But this is one of the good decisions that we like from SK. Oh, need to be a bit careful here, Jenax.
Solar Flare on Jenax, flashes away from the Zenith Blade. Now what can you do? Because Nukeduck's on the flank. The Claw of Doom has found its mark, but Nukeduck locked up. Unstoppable Force is all on Jenax. Just dive for Bomb, the Jayce. Kill him off, and Patrik can open up the big guns on the back line. Double kill for him. Treatz, Sertuss, and Jezu can do nothing about it. Triple for Patrik. And Baron very readily available here. Sertuss is going to try and do what he can from the side, but instead distorts away.
Trading in the beginning, realizing he can't fight for the Drake. Having to go for the mid lane turret and then trying to back off, but then they get a little bit overzealous, they get caught off guard.
Almost 3,000 damage in that fight, had yet to pick up a kill in this game. Now sits Bloodthirster, basically unkillable, Gale Force, and a stopwatch on this Aphelios. How on earth are you ever going to lock him down?
It's not only just the Aphelios, it's also the Sonya's Hourglass on Nukeduck, the Frozen Tomb for the safety, and also obviously the stopwatch you also have in Markoon. So him diving in for a very risky insect might not even be that risky because you have the follow-up of the Frozen Claw. You have Finn on the Unstoppable Force on the Malphite. It's going to be now. They have opted into allocating their resources up towards the top side instead. Seeing if they can get this turret just a little bit low, but with the fast resets coming through once again from the side of XL.
3 of those long-range wards. They've already used one of them, 2 left. There's the second. They now know the Baron's been started. Have XL peeled off it, or do they continue to harass the Baron down? Should be about 5,000 HP, 6,000 right now. Nukeduck on a flank position. Look at where he is. Nukeduck could be key in this fight. Solo player hits onto Gilius, Crescent Guard, knocks him back. Advienne knocked up. Sertuss trying to go into the back line. Nukeduck trying to do what he can as well, but Jenax going to chase him away. Patrik heals up with the Severum. Advienne is low. Markoon with a kick back onto Gilius. Jenax is fighting Nukeduck down towards the bottom side. Finn kills off Gilius. Sertuss dives forward. Nukeduck pods the Frozen Tomb, just delaying, and dodges the hook, but still dies. Jenax trading 1-for-1. Gilius and Nukeduck down.
Once again, it gets messy for XL. This is where they always falter.
They spotted out Finn in the back of the pit. Jenax can step around the side as well. I'm not sure if he's got a ward. Fast alteration coming out as well. They still think Finn is in the back. Nukeduck caught out by Sertuss. Frozen Tomb used. Dragon down to 3,000 though. Are you going to be able to get in here? Gilius, he's locked up for the moment.
He's stolen!
Stolen away by Gilius. Advienne tried to jump on the back line, but he dies immediately. No soul for XL, and perhaps they will be forced out of this fight as well. Markoon hooked up, still has the GA. Sertuss diving forward as well. Will lock Markoon up with the chains. Nukeduck, no tomb for him. Markoon kills off Treatz, goes legendary. 8-0 on this Lee Sin, but SK delayed the game.
High value in this game. And with this, they've just started out the Baron once again. No one's on a flank position, so they're coming into this one crowded. TP in from Jenax as well. SK, they smell something is in the waters.
Will you commit XL, or were you just trying to get the TP out? Mega Inferno Bomb goes down. XL pull off it. 3,000 on it. Markoon still looking for it, but Nukeduck's already down. Markoon's going to try to secure the Baron, and he will get it. But XL will not win this fight. Patrik having to back away. Markoon jumping out the back of the pit as well. Finn down. 3 quick kills to SK. Only Markoon and Patrik alive, and Treatz doesn't want them to survive.
Into this objective. You can see they have a clear path down towards the bottom side. Gilius up towards the ramp. Sertuss is in the mid lane as well. So them getting this poke down, you can see how difficult it is.
Advienne has the flash, depth charge already used. Mega Inferno Bomb's gonna come down as well, and the Comet into the hook, and Advienne is dead. He could do nothing at all. Sertuss diving forward, looking for the chains, can't land them. Markoon maybe looking for a steal, but it's so difficult when you're met by the poke. If you have to go through a choke point like this, SK are very willing just to chuck bomb after shock blast, after distortion against you.
Completely unplayable from the side of XL. And SK once again doing a phenomenal job with that contest on towards the Gilius.
Finn has ult. Probably going to wait for the Crescent Streak to go down.
No.
Moonlight Vigil, Gilius, Jezu both low. Gilius surviving, but Markoon will take him out. Jezu killed off as well. And XL in the right position to
down the middle lane.
20 seconds on the Baron buff. Not the best power play for XL, but they're trying to make it count at least by taking down this inhibitor. The tower's already fallen, so has the inhibitor.
Are they going to continue?
You got 20 seconds on Jezu, you got 15 on Gilius, you got Jenax there.
No way.
A wall in front of you. The hook from Treatz only hits a minion. Nukeduck just trying to kill Jenax on the back line. Jenax kicked into the fountain and he will survive. The minion wave still stands, and so do the Nexus towers.
3 seconds on Gilius.
Will be able to kill off Sertuss. Jenax now needs to come out, needs to clear the wave, needs to help out his team. Treatz down, Finn there, the Nexus towers fall, and XL have just slammed their faces into the wall that is SK. The Nexus still stands, but Patrik has finally come alive. A triple kill for him, and the Nexus will fall in the end. XL take the win.
I cannot believe that is how this game ends. Nothing feels worse for Gilius and Jezu in that moment. The late game from SK, the way they contested all the objectives, the way they found their way back.